Sylvester Chisom here, and I have a special treat for you today. I'm with a phenomenal entrepreneur, Miss Felecia Hatcher. She's the founder of Code Fever. She's the author of 3 books. She's also the founder of Black Tech Week in Miami. And I have one question for you.
Okay.
What advice do you have for a new entrepreneur who wants to get into the tech space?
Oh wow, so I have a lot of advice, but
Okay.
so one biggest thing, I would say ideas are worthless and execution is absolutely everything, right? So I talk a lot, that's my whole first chapter of how to start a business on a ramen noodle budget. And we are in a time where it is cheaper than ever to be able to start a company, especially a technology company. You can start it faster than ever before because all the resources are now here. I like to joke and talk about Oprah 30 years ago when Oprah had a fro. Most people don't remember that, right? But 30 years ago when she had a fro, like Facebook didn't exist yet. Like Mark Zuckerberg wasn't even born yet.
Right.
Twitter was just a sound. The cloud was still in the sky and not something that we save data to. Right? LinkedIn was the name of a prison, and Foursquare was a parking space and not, not a geotagging kind of app that we're using. So if she was able to accomplish all those things, and we look at her as kind of like the pinnacle of like media success, if she was able to accomplish all those things without any of the technological tools that we have at our fingertips now, we have absolutely no excuse. So when you talk about building a tech startup, I'm not going to tell you it's easy because it's a lot of hard work, but the pieces that you need are now within arm's reach and they haven't been like that ever before. So if you have that idea, you can test that idea within minutes, within hours, and sometimes just, the longest within days to kind of validate if the market is responding to this, if this is something that is going to sell, if this is something that you can raise money against. Like there's so many things that you're able to do. So the only thing that is stopping any of us this day and age is us. That's it.
Oh, I love that. I love that. That's something I talk a lot about. The only thing that's stopping us, the only limits that really exist are the ones that we place on ourselves. Exactly. And with you saying that, it really brings me to your social mission as a social entrepreneur and what you're doing with Black Tech Week. Can you just share a little bit about the importance of that?
Absolutely. So it's not just me. I'm an awesome husband who's a business partner and just an amazing team. And at the end of the day, our mission is to rid our communities of innovation deserts, right? So just like a few years ago when we were talking about people having to get in public transportation and travel miles in order to get fresh fruit, where the same thing is happening from a technology and innovation standpoint, right? So people are not being able to build and create and innovate in their communities because it's so foreign to them because those resources that just aren't there. So for us, Black Tech Week, and the reason we started Black Tech Week was twofold. One, we wanted to provide more impactful programming around Black History Month because we thought the same thing just kind of went on every single year. But then 2, we wanted to make sure that with the work we were doing with Code Fever, you got the technical training. But we know that training is not going to take you that far if you don't have all the other resources centered around that, right? So access to mentorship, the education component, access to funding of your idea, and then more importantly, just seeing that we actually exist in this space and we excel in this space and we have for a long time, right? So being able to see people like you and Chinedu and Frederick and all these pioneers that are doing really, really innovative things, being able to see them and have them within arm reach so you can ask that question, so you can pitch that idea, or just at minimum be inspired by seeing them on stage. Those things are really important. So when you talk about building an ecosystem around the Black community, around innovation, technology, creativity, and culture, that's why Black Tech Week is so important, and that's why we made it an annual event.
That's outstanding. That is really outstanding. Can you just share, let us know how we can find out more information about Black Tech Week, because I think that's very important.
Yeah, so blacktechweek.com is our website. We have videos from our past conferences with our amazing speakers that are on the site as well, and then on social media at Black Tech Week on practically everything.
You just heard it. Great information. If you want to start something, believe in yourself. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. You heard it here from a phenomenal woman, a phenomenal entrepreneur, Miss Felecia Hatcher. And remember, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great.
Nice.
Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a comment or share it on your social media. Also, for more great videos like these, subscribe to my YouTube channel or connect with me on Facebook. And if your organization is looking to book your next keynote speaker and you think I may be a good fit, feel free to send me an email. I look forward to connecting with you soon. Peace.